I don't even know how to segue into a topic other than saying I'm sorry for not uploading. I am hoping to upload a ton of more content here. A lot more content here on my YouTube channel. It has been a long time since I've really uploaded consistently. I don't know when the fuck you guys are going to be seeing this because we are currently in quarantine like day 13 at this point. If anyone is wondering what is on my face, the Instagram tutorial will be linked below so you guys can just click on that. It's a 1-minute video. All the products are there. It's all yours, honey. It's been a minute since I've done a favorites video. There has been so many new releases and launches that I've just absolutely fallen in love with. These brushes from Hank and Henry. Henry was kind enough to send these to me, and honestly, these are the brushes that I never thought I needed in my life. Let me explain. All these brushes are vegan and cruelty-free. They are synthetic brushes, okay? So they are not the best brushes for powder products in that sense. When it comes to cream foundations, liquid foundations, bronzer, cream contour, it's a wrap. These three brushes have been my go-tos. This one here in particular. So here is what the slanted brush looks like. I have been using this over a beauty blender. Never thought I'd be saying that in my life. Perfect for the foundation, really thick foundation if you really want to evenly distribute it and spread it. Like really runny liquid foundations like MAC Face and Body, for example. I have used this for cream contour. It's not my favorite brush to use. I'll go into another brush that I love, that I prefer for cream contouring. CLR right under the eye. Baking if you really want to get like in between that nose. The other two brushes that I have been obsessing over in this range is the Francis brush, which is a really soft blush brush. I'm pretty sure this is meant to be used for, but I use it for cream contouring, really buffing out that contour right there. Oh my god, I'm creasing, hold on. So you could even use this for blush if you really just want to kind of place it carefully because it is quite precise. But when it comes to cutting a crease, people go, oh, use the Morphe, fucking this brush and that brush and shit like that. But all they're doing is like pushing their fucking link, and I'm just like, I don't know if it's actually gonna change my life, sis. Like you said it will, Jacqueline, but okay. So when I received this brush, I actually didn't know what the fuck to do with it. I was like, what the fuck am I gonna use this shit for? This is the Hank and Henry Anna brush. Now, this brush, if you really load it up with concealer, girl, you can carve and cut the crease, which is what I used to cut my crease today, like a fucking pro, and it does all of the work for you. You literally have to do nothing because the shape of this literally gives you your curve straight away. Cutting a crease with this brush has changed my life. It's so easy now. I used to always struggle because I used to always use like these smaller brushes, like these are from Stellazzi. This is the small shadow brush. Still an amazing brush, but just didn't get it done as efficiently. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you're looking for some new brushes for some cream products, go for the Hank and Henry ones. They're so good. Next, I feel like I'm gonna be a selfish motherfucker and plug my own lash line. These lashes have been they're really dirty, been using these so much. These are the Bouquet Beauty Andrew lashes. These are my own lash line. I relaunched at the start of Feb. Yeah, it was Feb. I relaunched my lash line at the start of Feb and I added 5 new styles on, and since we have also added a 6th new style onto the boys. At the moment, I've been really loving the Andrew ones. Low-key, one of the best sellers next to Dante. Dante has just gone off, which is so good. All of my lashes are vegan, cruelty-free. They're completely synthetic lashes. You can reuse them up to 20 times. They're $12 each Australian, and there's always discount codes and stuff like that floating around, so I'm sure you can find something. If you have not tried my lashes, now is probably the best time to, because they're still shipping worldwide according to Australian laws and government regulations. So as long as I'm allowed to ship orders out, we will continue to ship orders out. There is so much new stuff coming, guys. I cannot wait to show you. Like literally, I had to put our April launch on hold for now. However, as soon as things start to kind of die down and start to return to how they used to be, I'm gonna do my creases, don't even mind me. Once things return back to how they were, that's when we're going to go ahead and launch the product that was meant to launch April and then probably May as well. Who the fuck knows how long I'm going to be in quarantine for? It's actually scary. I'm also wanting to completely redo my beginners series, so let me know down below. Give this video a thumbs up and let me know, because I just feel like things have changed so much since I did my first beginners series, and that was like 3-4 years ago. I really just want to update it and give you guys all of the tips, all of the current trends and techniques and ways of applying new products and products I prefer than like 6 years ago. So let me know if you guys want to see that as well. Even if you're not wearing any eyeshadow and you just want to put a lash on, these are perfect because wearing falsies with no eyeshadow makes it look like you're wearing a lot of eye makeup, but really you're just wearing a fucking pair of falsies. It's the best trick ever. I do it all the time. I did it on TV a few weeks ago. I'm biased as fuck, but my Bouquet Beauty Andrew lashes have just been like my go-tos. Oh my god, fuck, I'm exhausted. I have been very, very loyal to my Tarte Shape Tape. We all know this, especially on my Instagram, here on my YouTube. At one point, that is literally all that I was using here on my channel, and people were getting so cut. So I started to change things up, and then this bad boy walked into my life. This is the Hourglass Vanish Concealer, and this is the shade Sienna. I have noticed with concealer shades, they always run way too light, or companies just send me all of the light shades. I'm 90% of the time fake tan at this point. So I always go for concealers that are a little bit darker. But the thing is, I don't wear concealer to highlight under my eyes. I just use it to conceal and cover, because if I have like a really light shade under here, because of my bone structure in my face, it doesn't suit me. It doesn't look good. It looks fucking ridiculous. So I always go for a concealer shade that just kind of blends in. It might highlight slightly, but it's not over the top dramatic. You can't really tell where like my foundation ends and my concealer starts. I hate that. This is the shade Sienna, and I found that this shade matches me probably better than any other concealer that I've ever used in my entire life. You can see that color. It's just like the perfect peachy kind of color. It does remind me a lot of Shape Tape in terms of coverage. However, it doesn't have that dry, it doesn't dry down as quickly, and it's very, very creamy and moisturizing. So if you guys have more dry under eyes, this is a really, really nice concealer, because you're not always like tugging at your eyes to try and get it off, which I find can happen with Shape Tape. It doesn't crease on me either. I'm wearing no powder on my face, which is why I'm blending out my forehead creases every 3 seconds. I've got no Botox. It doesn't crease under the eyes either. It just sits beautifully. If you have lines, it will eventually start to crease, but like it doesn't crease for like a few hours, which is great. Next is an eyeshadow palette that I've been absolutely loving lately. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes right now, except for the blue. Is the Be Perfect Cosmetics Clientele palette by Jar. Oh my god, this palette is absolutely incredible. Actually, it looks a lot cleaner on camera than it is in person. There's like fucking eyeshadow debris all over it, but I've been using this non-stop on clients, on myself. Honestly, anyone who's like, oh Jacob, like I really want to get like a really good eyeshadow palette where it has neutrals and warm colors, but also has cool colors, and just if you are a makeup artist, this is probably honestly the palette that I'm probably going to be using in my beginner series, because you have every single undertone of brown and shimmers. You got your black. Like this palette is just a dream. And if you are starting out in makeup, or if you're a makeup artist that you just want to bring one palette with you, because I bring fucking like 55. However, since receiving this palette in PR, thank you, by the way, Jar, for sending it to me. This is all I've been using. I'm wearing Dirty Tan, Brownie, Boy, Too Much, and the black, which is just black. All over the lid, like right here, I'm wearing the shade Boss. If you guys are looking for a really, really good quality eyeshadow palette that's travel proof, like it's not gonna fucking break if you smash it into a suitcase, go for this. Can't say enough good shit about it. So this company is very near and dear to my heart, because my good girlfriend Nakia Joy comes through with these products, guys. I don't know how she does it. I messaged her like, Nakia, this powder. This is the Nakia Joy Cosmetics Velvet Finishing Powder, okay? Translucent setting powder. When Nakia told me that she was coming out with her translucent powder, I was like, of fucking course. It's so on brand for her. It's so perfect. A lot of her videos do cater towards oily skin. So if you guys have super, super oily skin and you want some recommendations for powders and foundations and concealers and wear tests and all that stuff, Nakia has the most amazing videos. So I will link her down below. I'm sure all of you know who the fuck she is anyway. First of all, every single person that I've used this on, I use this on everyone, whether you're 15 years old going to your quinceañera or people who are in their 60s and 70s, I have used this on them, and it is, oh my god. Okay, so when Nakia was first formulating this powder, she sent me a lab sample, right? She's like, try this one out. I don't know if you can see, but there is almost no products left in this because I loved it so much. I said to her, Nakia, the powder is perfect. I love it so much. I've used it on so many people. Everyone loves it, blah, blah, blah. Somehow she makes this powder better. I don't understand how, but everyone that I've tried this on, oh my god, everyone says how amazing it smells, guys. It smells like vanilla, but it's not like Too Faced Peach Perfect Peachy, like that extent, if that makes sense, because it's really heavily scented. It's not heavily scented at all. Locks in moisture, locks in hydration, but it does mattify and take away oil if you guys are oily. If you're not oily, you can still use this powder because it is so finely milled. I think it's like triple milled or something like that. It is the softest powder. It's literally like butter on the skin, and it blurs the shit out of your skin, and I don't understand how. I think that's a triple millation. I don't fucking know. Good translucent setting powder, good quality as well, and does not flash back in photography. Look no further, bitch. Next product from Nikki Joy Cosmetics is the Illuminate palette. So this is what the inside of the palette looks like. You get a gorgeous little mirror and you also get 6 pans. Now, personally, always use the shade Glow and Gilded. I find that mixing these two together, especially when I have a really good fake tan on, it looks beautiful, absolutely amazing. On the cheeks right now, all I've got is Glow, and I've used Glisten as my inner corner highlight. These highlighters, you guys, okay, are we ready? One swipe. That is one swipe. Ew, I've got to cut my nails. I'm gonna one swipe all of these and you guys are gonna fucking fist yourselves. Are you serious? That is all one swipe, guys. These are so pigmented, so blinding. They don't make the skin look super textured. I don't know if you can see that, but they are absolutely beautiful. I've used a ton of highlighters in my day. A lot of brands try to be really like, what's the word? They try to be really like innovative and new formula, highlighter, jelly, or even like a lot of gel to powder formulations in highlighters. They don't work. They don't. Like, you put them on, if you've powdered your skin, it's gonna make the powder look crackly, and then your skin looks like shit, and then you've got to put setting spray over the top, but then you've taken away powder that you put down because you've just added a lot of setting spray, because then you've got to blot again and powder again. It's a whole fucking situation. Don't do it. I'm pretty sure these are just your traditional powder highlighters. The formula in these is absolutely beautiful, and you can use them as eyeshadows on the body, on the face, wherever the fuck you want to use them. I'm biased because Nikki is my friend, but I'm so fucking proud of her, and if you guys are looking for a really nice highlighter palette, this one here is definitely one to go for. 3 more products and then we're Gucci. The next one is also got to do with the cheeks. It is a bronzer. I have used this bronzer to absolute death over the past, like, it's been a minute. I've been using this powder bronzer from Fenty. This is the Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer in Private Island. This bronzer shade is literally everything. I'm gonna do like a little clickbait situation. Hold on. Okay, good. The tone in this is literally perfection. It's like a bronzer, but it also kind of contours at the same time. You don't really need much of it because it is so pigmented. So I was given a bunch of these bronzers. It was a minute ago. I think it was it when I went to the 1 year anniversary thing? I can't fucking remember. But honestly, I've been using this bronzer for, I'd say, the past year or so now. And the thing is, I always forget, like, okay, you think, okay, Jacob, like, name your favorite eyeshadow palette. All right, cool, the Jar one. If you think, okay, name a highlighter, the Nikki one, or I'm Reezy from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then people say, oh, name your favorite bronzer. I'm like, and it's the most annoying thing. It just, like, no bronzer just fucking sticks into my head. So whenever people ask me that, I'm like, oh, Mecca, do a good one. But literally, all I wear is this. I'm really sorry if I've lied to you. I really don't mean to. I was actually also wearing this bronzer in my Bouquet Beauty campaign shoot that I did. I got a lot of questions that day of what bronzer I was wearing. It was this, because I was looking really like bronzata. I had like a lot of like highlighter on, and it was a whole situation. It was so much fun though, but like, I ended up in fucking hospital the next day, so that was cute. The cream contour that I've been using is actually a concealer from Benefit. This is the Cakeless Concealer. This was part of their re-release of all of their concealers. Like, they redid the Erase Paste into something different, like the Boing, whatever the fuck it was. They also brought out this one here. It actually reminds me a lot of the Shape Tape and the Hourglass. So if you prefer Benefit, you might really like this concealer, just obviously in your shade. I was using number 6. Started using the Vanish one because I actually am like about to run out of this. In between the finish of Shape Tape and the Hourglass one, like the Hourglass one's more glowy and the Shape Tape is a little bit more matte. This one's like smack bang in the middle, natural. So if you're looking for something different, then maybe go for that one. I've been using number 11 as a cream contour, and it is so pigmented. Like, guys, you need literally, like, I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I just buff it all in with this brush here, and that is literally all you need, which I love, because that means that you use almost no product, which means that this lasts a fuckload of time. It's a win-win situation. So if you guys are looking for a good cream contour, I actually do recommend you guys using maybe like a darker foundation or a concealer or something like that. So you can go for like a cream contour stick, but the Quickie contour stick that I was always using from Benefit, that runs out for me in literally like a month and a half to 2 months of using it. If you guys want something that's gonna last a little bit longer, go for a darker concealer. Thank me later. All right, next is actually the lip combo that I'm wearing right now. I've been wearing this combo for the longest time. It's probably been like a good month and a half now, and I've been absolutely loving it. Okay, so you guys know that ColourPop Chi is my absolute favorite lip liner ever. However, that was limited edition and I fucking ran out. So I've had to look for another cool tone brown lip liner that matches that. And this is close as I can get to is MAC Strip Down, the OG, let's be real. This as well as Whirl are the two lip liners that Kylie was wearing like when she first blew up into stardom, really. And I had this sitting in my collection and I was just like, oh, I don't, because like a lot of the MAC lip liners, they're not right. For me, they're just not right. Like they're either too pink or they're too dark brown, they're too mauve, or they're too taupe. Like they're just fucking not right for me. Like let me just give Strip Down a go. Let me just see how it goes. And I'm obsessed. I'm fucking obsessed. If you guys are looking for a good lip liner, good for ombre, good on its own, Strip Down from MAC, don't look any further. Now to layer on top of that, which is the lipstick that I'm wearing, it's also by MAC actually. It's the matte lipstick in Love U, like the letter U, back. Okay. MAC lipsticks are gorge. The formulas are beautiful. Love the cream sheen. I like the amplified, I like the cream sheen, and I like the mattes and the retro mattes, of course. But none of their colors have suited me. Even when I was working at MAC, I'd have to tan from like an NC20 to an NC fucking 45 to pull off Velvet Teddy, because Velvet Teddy was just way too pink on me, borderline red almost. Like it just didn't look right on me. Honey Love was way too light. Stone was too cool tone. Yash is too orange. I just have not been able to find a MAC lipstick that works for me. But honey, we found it. It is a cool tone, nude, pink, brown. It's like brown with a pink undertone and it's cool tone. Got it? All right. So for the longest time, I was using the Anastasia Soft Touch lipstick, which this was like my go-to lipstick. I was only wearing this. I wasn't wearing any other lipstick for maybe like a year and a half because I couldn't find anything else that I liked. So this was like my go-to, right? But I was like, damn, like if only I didn't have to go to Sephora to buy it, which like I don't give a fuck. I have to go to Sephora to buy it. MAC counters are just like here, there, and everywhere. It's a lot easier for me to get to. I'm just so grateful that I found a MAC lipstick that I actually like and that suits me, I feel. Is Anastasia Soft Touch and then MAC Love You Back. The color is a little bit different. The MAC Love You Back is a little bit more brown and the Anastasia is more pink. And even though they are both a matte lipstick, the MAC one does have a little bit more of a sheen to it, which I personally don't mind because the Anastasia ones can be so fucking drying sometimes, so I really don't mind. Speaking of Anastasia, I think I was kicked off the list because I haven't received like any of like their previous launches after like the last two Norvina palettes. Can I be real, guys? I had my time on the list. It was amazing. I don't give a fuck. It's fine. With all due respect to Anastasia and Norvina, I love them so much and I will always idolize them, but I don't care. It's okay. Guys, I had 2,000 people on the PR list. That's ridiculous. I've got like 50 on mine and I'm like, fuck, where do I start? But I'm just happy that my position was given to someone else who probably has a ton more creativity than I do. So I'm at peace with not being on the list, and I think some other YouTubers should humble the fuck up and also be okay with that because it's not the end of the fucking world. It's lipstick. Wherever you're watching this in the world, I hope you are safe and I hope you are okay. And if you are not, that is also okay. I love you guys so much. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you guys subscribe, like if you want. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. Follow me on Instagram for daily updates where I talk a lot of shit. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Mwah.
Oh. What are you... Oh, my